What is up, my veggies? My name is BTR, and welcome back to another movie review. And today we're reviewing a sequel to a movie that I watched a few years ago, and that is The Kissing Booth 2. Just watched it. It came out not too long ago, and it's a new movie of 2020, and apparently a sequel has already been filmed and is coming out next year. And there's already a clip on YouTube that I watched right before filming this, and I didn't even know it was happening. And by the way this movie ends, it's building up a third movie. I don't know if there's a third book, or I don't know if there's even a second book. But, I really am surprised by a third movie being, okay, let's not talk about the third movie. Maybe I'll say that for a theory. But I haven't read any of these books. I don't know how many books there are, but I'm guessing there's at least two. I don't know if there's a third. I'm going to guess there's a third movie. I don't know. Who knows? But I know I've never read any of the books. And this is a very interesting follow-up. It's very different. I was expecting a pretty similar plot, and it did go there in parts, but this movie really played with my mind a lot throughout it. I'm like sitting there, like they're going here, the way they're going there, and like it's a very real life movie. Like this feels like a real life situation that really blew my mind. I'm like, wow, this feels like this is actually realistic and stuff. And the way the movie winds up going, I don't expect it to go where it's going. Now, it's all the same cast. There's a few new characters. It's all the returning cast. And I'm really shocked by how much I enjoyed this, because the main actress in this movie, some stuff that she's been in, I hate. Wish Upon and the Slender Man movie were two of the worst movies I've ever seen. But this and the first one are some of the most interesting romance or drama movies I've ever seen. And some of this stuff I can relate to with this one. Having a little bit just got out of high school, and I see a little bit of the drama that goes on, and it's realistic. I've noticed some of these things with other people and myself, and the fact that the third one seems to be building up since I'm out of high school, it's hitting me. But this was really interesting, the direction they decided to go with this one. There was a lot of retreading, but there was a lot of the time where I was like, what is going to happen? I haven't gotten this much into a movie in a long time, where I'm sitting there asking myself the whole time, what is going on? What is about to happen? And I paused the movie and I was like, there's still an hour of this movie left? This movie is 2 hours and 15 minutes long or something like that. It is a long movie. Compared to the first one, that's just about an hour and 45 minutes. It's a long movie. I wasn't expecting the sequel to The Kissing Booth to be a over 2 hour movie. It was like about a minute of it is 7 minutes of its credits, but dang, this is a really surprising film. Sitting through a bunch of this, I thought I was going to be getting through a bunch of retread and just a bunch of similarities to the first season, first movie, I mean. And we didn't get that. And I'm actually really surprised and delighted by that concept. The fact that this movie went in directions I wasn't expecting really piqued my interest a lot more in the movie. And I was legit just sitting there the whole time enjoying the heck out of this. I may have enjoyed this one more than the first one, because even the production value seems to be amped up a little bit. And there's some really great segments in this movie. There were some moments where I was like, no. But the thing is, the movie plays around with your emotions. And I felt that's one of the movie's strong suits. There were some things there wasn't really much that I had a problem with this movie. It wasn't really predictable, at least not to me. A few things were a little retreading. That's maybe the bareness of it. As I said, this is a perfect movie. Absolutely not. Does every joke land? There's some ones There's some that made me laugh, but like the drama is what really hooks you into this one. Like, I feel like this was a really interesting movie for what it was, and the whole cast seems to be having fun, and you feel that energy. There is like some joke. There's like one joke when there's like a conflict between two of the characters, and then there's like what seems to be a joke, but it's also still part of the conflict. But it seems like it really took me out of the moment of that one scene. I was like, okay, you had to add that. Now I feel like I just watched something very cartoony. And the twists are very good. Like, don't get me wrong, the twists are very good. Now there is that part with Lee's character, the character Lee and his girlfriend. Their thing is a little scattered, but it does make for some good drama. But there is some scatteredness there. And like, okay, I feel like we're retreading through some of this. And I feel like in a realistic stance, it wouldn't have gone over this well. And surprisingly, this movie's pretty realistic from what I've watched. And there's also another character, this is other character, Chloe, I think is her name. I recognize her from something, but I can't put my finger on it. I have to look it up, but I can't put my finger on what I've seen her in. But I had a lot of fun with this movie. And these weird little like teen romance movies on Netflix have been getting sequels. There's a sequel to All the Boys I Ever Loved Before, which I've never reviewed the first one. To all the boys I ever loved before is the name of the movie. I've seen the first one. I haven't seen the second one. I got to review the first one before I review the second. But this was a really interesting movie, and I had so much fun with it. And Netflix is a good place for these types of movies. Because a lot of these you don't feel like would work in a cinematic sense anyway. And the fact that I got to see this year is great because there's not a lot. I can't go to the movies, and a lot of stuff's been delayed to the next year. And not to mention there's a third one of these coming out next year. I hope it's early next year because I really want to see what they do with the next one. This is a really darn good movie, and I had so much enjoyment with it. There's some good jokes actually, and about the new characters and the conflicts. Nothing really feels forced. The new guy that's thrown in here that's kind of like supposed to be a little bit, oh, will they, won't they thing, is a little bit in some parts, but in other parts I'm like, oh, that's really good, I like that. There are some parts that's like, but there's really nothing I hated about this movie at all. Now there's the OMG girls again that actually have a bigger role, I guess you could say, in this one, and there's a little subplot with this guy that likes someone, and I feel like that was fine, I guess. And it's not in the movie much, and it's not really focused on that much. It's only like, I want to say 3 scenes or 4 scenes focused on it. Which, if that's your thing, I guess it's alright. If that's your thing. Well, I'm trying not to be offensive. No, but it was alright. I'm really trying not to like make anyone mad. That subplot was just something that I feel like they didn't need to leave it out. I'm not saying they should have, but I'm saying if they did, it wouldn't have really changed the flow of the movie, really. Like, there's a little thing in the movie where Elle looks over at those characters, and it's like something triggers in her mind. But I'm thinking okay, I'm not trying to hate on the movie. It's a good movie. I actually really liked almost pretty much everything about it. And include that if that's your thing, that's good. It was fine in the movie. It's not a big deal or whatever. I'm trying to not be mean or offensive or make anyone mad. I'm trying. Because, oh my goodness. But I enjoyed the movie nonetheless. And this is gonna sound really weird, but of the movies I've seen so far this year, which isn't a big list at this point, this is my favorite movie of 2020. And that means it gets a full 5 rating. Better, I enjoyed it more than Birds of Prey, Sonic, Doolittle, That's all I can think that's come out this year that I've seen. There's still Scoob and Trolls World Tour, but I haven't got to watch those yet. My Spy is something I need to watch as well. But I enjoyed this. I'm sorry if I got offended anyone a minute ago. I wasn't trying to. It's just my thoughts and everything. But I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed this movie, and I give it a 5 out of 5. I don't think I even gave the first one that high of a rating. I think I gave it a 3.5 or a 4. I don't know. But this was really fun and really entertaining. And if you guys have any of these any of these types of movies on Netflix that you want me to check out, there's some that I've seen. Like The Perfect Day is one I really like that I need to review. I need to review Two All the Boys I Ever Loved Before. There's more. And I think that was the name of it, but whatever. I enjoyed this quite a bit, and I hope you guys enjoyed my review. And if you guys liked it, let me know down in the comments. I would love to know what you guys thought about this movie. I had a lot of fun with it. Apparently, there's an audience for this franchise now, so the third movie's coming out. And it's crazy that third movie got announced like shortly after the first movie premiered, or even maybe. So that was, I wonder if like any of the, let me mute the TV. I wonder if any of the stuff, anything in here indicates the sequel on the credits or not. I don't know. But that was a very enjoyable movie. I'm going to want to review more of these. Hopefully I'll be getting another Scooby-Doo review up soon. Now that I finally finished The Last of Us Part 2 on the channel, I can finally focus on other things. No, I really enjoyed playing that game, but yeah, just overall, I enjoyed this movie. I had a lot of fun with it. There were some moments in there where jokes didn't land and things like that, but it was fun. I liked it, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I want to mention real quick, I do have a Stardust account where I give my brief thoughts on movies. I actually, I'm going to have one for this movie going up soon, so definitely go check that out if you have. Go check me out over there if you haven't. Stardust, just search the App Store Stardust. I don't know if I have a link in the description or not. I'm not sure if I can put a link in the description. But if there might be, I don't know, check. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!